And here are your game announcers, David Duncombe and Ray Dion.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're in Bangor at Red Baron Gymnasium, where the 4-2 Bangor Rams will be taking on the 3-3 Nokomis Warriors. Should be a very exciting matchup tonight, Ray.
Absolutely. When they met back at Newport, it was only 39-27 Bangor, and they really did a good job of stopping Katie Nye. She only scored 2 points that game. We'll put that up later and talk about that. So, both they're in the heel points, which we'll talk about some more too. They're at 8 and 9 in the new heel points that just came out this morning. So this is a game that they both want to win.
Well, definitely they both want to win because it has playoff implications really for February when all the teams go to the Bangor Auditorium, and it would be good for Nokomis to finally get a good win on the road against a team like Bangor that's solid and plays tough inside. And if Nokomis can win on their road, I think that'll give the girls a lot of confidence. And of course, Bangor is going to be looking to keep their home court advantage strong and really take care of business like they did down in Newport against Nokomis.
Absolutely, and if our director could put slide 12 up on the screen for us, we can show, we can compare what happened at the last game here. What we've done is we have listed the players. I know it's on its way. We've listed the players that played in the last game to make some comparison. Now, one of the things that Katie Nye has been doing, of course, because she was held at 2 points, she's been practicing her three-pointers. In a recent game, she hit 5 3-pointers.
And she hit those all in one quarter, I believe, against, it was against Caribou, actually. And then against, who was it they played last? Hamden. She had 23 points. She had an excellent game against Hamden, and she's definitely the key to the Nokomis team winning because she's the best shooter on the team, and she's also the ball handler.
Absolutely. So you can see that if she can get those outside shots and she can and break the defense of Bangor, that this game could turn out to be a lot different than the first one, the first meeting down at Nokomis on the January 2nd. So they're now introducing the players.
And I believe they're announcing the people off the bench first. That's Hope Curl, Melissa Copa, Christy Pine, who just got done in the JV game, which Nokomis lost, Andrea Pelkey, Mars Raymond, Tanya Cray, the freshman, senior Katie Nye, who we were just talking about.
Absolutely.
Samantha Dorman, Kylie Turner, she's a junior. Tiffany Falloon, she's also a junior. Jenny Cray, a junior also. She swings both JV and varsity. And Adrienne Nickerson, the sophomore for Nokomis.
Absolutely.
And Adrian's been tough under the board so far for Nokomis over the past few games.
Absolutely, she's been a real power for Nokomis. And what's interesting here, they're introducing all of the players, and not just interested. I'm confused because every gym we go to, sometimes they do this, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just do the starters.
They always do a difference, it seems.
I think that's why I have Adrian and Elgin working with instead of me, because this old brain of mine just gets confused at these ball games. So nothing's consistent.
Jennifer Harriman, who's 6'2" junior. Nicole Hutchinson, Emily Morris, she's a good ball player from the outside.
Renee Richardson, of course, we'll see her. She's a leading scorer with the Rams, so we'll see her tonight.
Jennifer Sargent's a leader on the team. She's a senior coming in at 6 foot.
Absolutely. She scored 10 points against Nokomis in the outing down at Newport.
And Bangor really tried to pound the ball inside against Nokomis tonight, and we'll pause a moment for the national anthem. And we're about set for game time. As the coaches give their last instructions, starting for Nokomis tonight will be Adrian Nickerson, the sophomore, Katie Nye, Andrea Pelkey, Kylie Turner, and the freshman, Tanya Cray. Starting for Bangor will be number 54, Jennifer Harriman. Number 34 is Jennifer Sargent. Number 22 is Emily Morris. Number 44 is Amanda Stevens. Number 10 is Corey Dione. It will be Tanya Cray and Jennifer Sargent jumping ball. Tap is going to be controlled by Nokomis. Pelkey will walk the ball up. Bangor comes out in a zone defense. Pass gets swung over to Turner on the right side. Nice pass inside to Nickerson. She goes up strong and scores. So Nokomis opens up the scoring 2-0 early here in the first quarter. Dione, just a sophomore, running the show for the Rams. Guarded by Pelkey. Ball goes inside to Sargent. Throws up an off-balance shot and hits it.
2 points. So we have a 2-2 ball game.
Little different look for Nokomis now tonight. They have Pelkey running the point and handling the ball.
Which is not normally what she does.
Tanya Cray with a nice pass to Adrian Nickerson, and she has 4 points early in the ball game. Nokomis in person-to-person defense. Inside to Sargent once again, now swung out. Almost thrown away. Nice save there by Stevens of Bangor. Dione looking to penetrate, looking inside, can't find anybody. Gets it to Morris, who loses it, and Pelkey comes up with a steal.
Nickerson had 6 points at the last outing with the Bangor Rams, so she's on her way to breaking that.
Kylie Turner guarded closely out on the right wing. Now it's back to Pelkey. To Kylie Turner right at the free throw line. She dribbles in, now gives it to Pelkey for the shot, and it's good. It's only a 2. 6-2, Nokomis leads. Just over 6 minutes left. So Nokomis coming out hot, hitting their first 3 shots. Bangor's going to try to answer here. Sargent gets it from 15. She nails it. So the score was kind of low last time. It looks like both teams want to light it up a little bit this time.
Absolutely, 6-4. Nickerson scored 10 points against Nokomis. So
Nickerson has the ball on the baseline, throws a bounce pass, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Nokomis ball. Kylie Turner to take it out under their own basket. See the Bangor cheerleaders standing there. Nye has it now on the right wing. Nice swing pass over to Turner. She dribbles in, doesn't take the shot. Showing a little patience here.
Pelkey almost loses it, but saves it.
Into Nickerson again. Turner will take the shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. There's Nickerson for the rebound. Shots up, no good, but she'll go to the free throw line.
It looks like there was a foul on number 44.
That's
Amanda Stevens.
Yep.
That's the first foul of the game with 5:19. Notice this must have been a popular game. We've got the ABI radio here, the George Hale, of course.
Famous George Hale.
Famous George Hale. I sort of feel like I'm, hoping that rubs off on us tonight. And then I know WBGR is here tonight as well, so I'm wondering if we should have stayed home and done the Nokomis Bangor Rams game at home tonight.
Well, we're here. We might as well enjoy ourselves.
Absolutely.
Nickerson hits both free throws. She has 6 points early here in the ball game. That matches her total from the last game.
Absolutely.
Stevens gets it on the right wing, swung up top to Morris. Back to Dione now, this young sophomore playing the point. Nice pass to Sargent there. And Kylie Turner will pick up the personal foul. Send Sargent to the line.
And that'll be the first foul for Nokomis. So the first fouls were both made by number 44.
The official scorer didn't even have to touch anything.
Absolutely. Makes it easy.
A little strong on that free throw. And Sargent sinks the second one.
So Sargent has 5 points.
All 5 points for Bangor so far. 8-5, Nokomis leads. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Nokomis being very patient with this Bangor zone defense. Almost thrown away there. Turner does a nice job of tracking it down. Pelkey at the top of the key. Now to Nye, who's immediately double teamed. Turner has it. Penetrates in. Nice pass there to Cray, and she'll get called for a travel as Jennifer Sargent wouldn't give up any ground on the defensive end.
And it's interesting that Coach Anderson seems to have changed his strategy with Nye. He has her playing inside tonight. Hoping that might throw Bangor off and she'll be able to do something.
I think he's definitely looking for his some of his younger players to step up tonight and have a big game. Morris at the top of the key into Sargent. She's scored all the points. That one is blocked. Fight for it on the floor.
Now Sargent went up with that. Nickerson just sort of reached over her hand, just tapped it just enough to throw it off.
So that'll be Amanda Stevens' second foul for Bangor, and she'll come out quickly. Checking in is Renee Richardson, the 5'8 senior.
Well, it's 4:17. We're taping this game on Tuesday night, the 14th, up here at Bangor.
Pelkey once again controlling the offense for Nokomis, playing the point guard position. Nye quickly throws it over to Turner. Now inside to Cray. Nice bounce pass to Nickerson. She misses the shot. And the rebound, Renee Richardson, who just checked into the ball game. Now Sargent has it. Back to Richardson. Nokomis still in person-to-person defense, playing very aggressive. Good help defense there by Cray. Morse over to Sargent inside. Richardson has it way outside. Now inside, and we'll have a
collision,
and I think they'll get Tanya Cray with a personal foul.
And you called that one, Mr. David. Tanya Cray. So that's her first, and that's... And
Sargent scores again for Bangor off the inbounds pass. You don't want to give a team with size like Bangor has inside opportunities like that off an inbounds. You want to deny them the ball and make them throw it outside to get it in.
Absolutely, and Sargent's the kind of player who will take advantage of that if you give her the chance.
Pelkey throws that ball away. Dione controls as their team is down by 1 with 3:20 left in the first quarter. 8-7, Nokomis leads. Ball goes up top to Richardson, over to Sargent. Dione looking inside. Not a lot of movement here by Bangor. They're playing kind of stagnant. Now Morris has it. She'll take the shot from 16 and hit. 9-8 now. Bangor leads in first quarter. Pelkey dribbles up. Looking inside. As Bangor's in a box and 1. And for any of you that don't know what that is, that's 4 players will be in a zone, and Corey Dione is always on Katie Nye, playing very shadow defense, not letting her get open. Steal there by Morse from Bangor. Swung over to the right side to Richardson. She penetrates in, gets in a little trouble. And the foul will go on Kylie Turner. That'll be her second, team's third. The referee told Coach Earl Anderson he's heard about enough for right now, and kind of funny.
And it's only like, we're only in the first quarter here. Uh-oh. Let's go to my score sheet. I haven't had a chance to use the coach technical box yet. So.
Oh, you don't want to use that too many times.
No, I don't. But.
So Tanya Cray with her second personal foul, and Nokomis getting in a little foul trouble early here in the first quarter. Send Jennifer Harriman to the free throw line for a couple of shots. In and out on the first one. 2:19 to go in the first quarter. 9-8 Bangor leads. We're at Red Baron Gymnasium in Bangor. The second shot is good by Jennifer Harriman. She's a 6'2 junior. Pelkey will bring the ball up for Nokomis. Nice ball movement, but the ball is now stolen by Bangor. And they'll look to set up their offense. Morse gets it at the top of the key. Nice give and go pass there, but Morse doesn't want to take the shot. Inside to Harriman, she can't hit. And we're going to have a foul called on Bangor.
Number 54, Jennifer Harriman. That foul, that's her first.
If you notice early, Katie Nye hasn't even had but maybe 1 or 2 touches all game, and that's because Corey Dione of Bangor is doing an excellent job at guarding her on defense. Pelkey now at top of the key, gets it to Nye. Nye swings it back up to Pelkey. Nokomis being patient now. Pelkey has it at the top of the key. Back to Nye. Nye swings the ball over to Kylie Turner. Inside to Cray. She goes in. The shot is blocked.
That was blocked by Jennifer Harriman, number 54.
Renee Richardson gives it to Dione. Looking inside for Harriman. Now Dione swings the ball over to the right side. Looking inside. Goes into Harriman. The shot is up. No good. Rebound fought for. Saved by White, but it went off the back of the backboard, so that'll be Nokomis ball.
It looks like Hope Curro, number 10, will guard for Nokomis, will be coming in, and Andrea Pelkey will be getting a little rest.
And checking in for Bangor is number 32, Ann Wright. She's a 5'10 sophomore. If you notice, Bangor's a fairly young team. Only a few seniors on the team and a lot of underclassmen.
Well, this is a growing year for him.
Nice job and catch there by Nye. Now a sweet pass to Cray, but she can't finish. Rebound goes to Morse of Bangor. Just under 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Curl guarding Dione. Dione penetrates, gets a pass over to Wright. Now Morse has it. Bangor probably going to hold for 1 shot here as Morse gets it on the right wing. Down to about 20 seconds to go, first quarter. 10-8, Bangor leads. Down to 15 seconds. Morse now has it, guarded by Nye. Under 10 seconds now, they're going to have to hurry and get a shot. Dione gets it top of the key, under 5, and Curl will get a foul, and I'm sure that's not what Coach Anderson wanted with only 3.6 seconds left on the clock, is the foul out at the top of the key.
Absolutely.
Now Sargent and Harriman going to check back in for Bangor. As Coach Tom Tennant hoping to get a layup inside with 3.6 seconds left. It goes inside to Sargent. She'll put up the shot. No good, and she travels anyways.
We have 1.8 seconds for Nokomis to move the ball down the court and get a shot and tie it at the end of the quarter.
Bangor going to pick up full court. Nye gets it, throws it up from half court. No good. At the end of 1, it's 10-8. Nokomis down by 2. Really a solid quarter by both teams. Played well and were very patient on offense.
Absolutely. So this game is already on a different track than the original game down at Nokomis.
Well, the last game, Nokomis only scored 27 points, and now they have 8, so they're more than a quarter of the way there, easily.
Absolutely.
And one of the assistant coaches is trying to get me to say something that I don't think I'd want to say, Ray.
Oh, no. She's a real troublemaker, too, she is.
Yeah, she is.
And I think we got her on camera now, too, so so we have evidence against her.
Coach Mary Nadeau. Neto. I don't want to mess up too many names. I'll get fired.
JV coach.
Does a good job with the JVs.
Advisor to student council and Renaissance, and
very active.
Does field hockey and softball and
Bangor ball at half court. Ball goes into Dione. Coma still in person-to-person defense. Morris gets it up top. She'll shoot the 3. No good.
Ooh.
But the rebound and right of Bangor. Now Renee Richardson has it. She goes inside to Hutchinson and hits a little turnaround.
And that's 2 for Hutchinson. Now we got to watch her because she scored 15 in the previous game. She's a leading scorer here. Oh, excuse me, 2. Nope. I read the wrong name.
Curro has the ball now. Gives it to Turner on the right side. Over to Nickerson. Turner tries the shot. It gets blocked.
Looks like there's going to be a foul called. Against number 22, that's Emily Morse. That's her first.
Well, it looked like Kylie Turner was ready to go down the other way. She thought she traveled with the ball, so she's kind of laughing about that.
The ref was too. So Kylie Turner's at the foul line.
Turner misses her first free throw. She's a 5'10 junior. And she ends a little Nokomis drought. 12-9 now. Bangor leads. 7:17 left to go.
That's Kylie's first point.
Ball goes to Richardson. Bangor again looking inside. Morse gets it out top, guarded by Nye. Now to Dione. Dione guarded by Curro, probably the 2 shortest people on the court. The shot is up by Richardson. No good. Rebound Curro. And that foul will go on Renee Richardson, if I'm not mistaken.
And the announcer confirms that for us. Bangor's one of these places where the announcer announces who gets the foul and who scores the points, and that's helpful to old men like me.
Yeah, it's really a nice gym down here. The Red Baron Gymnasium is very nice. Ball goes to Kylie Turner on the left side. Looks to Curro down. She'll take the jump shot, but she gets called for a couple too many steps first.
And the basket didn't like the shot, so it gave it back.
Probably knew she traveled with it, so
Absolutely.
he wouldn't let it go in. Dione bringing the ball up, gives it to Richardson. Now to Hutchinson. Morris has it. Bangor being very patient on offense here, looking to get the good shots inside. Morris will take that shot from 18, no good. Rebound, Tanya Cray showing some nice hustle there, getting to the loose ball. Curl gives it to Turner on the left side, looking inside to Craig, doesn't get it to her. Nye now has it. Nye's only shot was a shot at the buzzer from half court, so Bangor doing a good job of shutting her down so far. Bangor pushing the ball up, very rare to them this evening. Renee Richardson gets the ball inside, throws it away. Nye with the steal now, a 2-on-1 for Nokomis. Nice pass there to Curro, and she does a nice job of pump faking, waiting for the defender to go by and then hitting the shot.
Absolutely. Good move on her part. Gives her 2 points. Scores of 12-11. Bangor by 1.
Richardson now inside to right. Morris has it top of the key, guarded by Nye. Now over to Dione. Bangor just kind of throwing it around the perimeter right now. Now down to Morris, who's guarded by Nye. She penetrates, immediately double team, gets it back and throws it into Hutchinson, who goes up and is fouled. That goes on Kylie Turner. That's her third, so that'll probably be it for her for the half as Tiffany Falloon checks in for Nokomis.
Yeah, that's 3 for that's 3 for Kylie Turner. Tiffany Falloon coming in.
That'll send Nicole Hutchinson to the free throw line for 2 shots. Bangor leads by 1, 12-11, 5:14 to go in the half. And Hutchinson hits her second to give Bangor a 2-point lead. Falloon will take the ball out and give it in to Curro. Curro penetrating, trying to work inside that zone, gets it to Nye. Swings it out top to Falloon. Nokomis really trying to get the ball to Katie Nye, but Dione just doing a good job of defending her. Falloon has it now. Gets it to Curro. Back to Falloon. They're playing a little catch here. They're warming up for the Super Bowl or something. Nye now dribbling out top.
They're trying to set up this Bangor team's right their face, so that they don't want to throw a shot away. It's early in the game. It's only a 2-point lead by Bangor.
No, it's good to see them being this patient because they are a fairly young team out there, and Katie Nye being the only senior on the court right now, it's good to see that they are that patient on offense. Nye has it. She's immediately double-teamed, does a good job, gets it to Falloon, who'll hit the shot to tie the score. 13 apiece, 4:28 to go in the half. Jennifer Sargent set to check in for Bangor at the next dead ball. Nye on Morse out top. Nokomis really packing it inside now and going to make Bangor shoot from the outside. They've switched to a zone defense. Good D there by Tanya Cray. Got to tip the ball, and then it went off a Bangor player. So a turnover, it'll be Nokomis ball.
And that was Jennifer Harriman. The ball went out on Jennifer Harriman, tipped that out.
So that zone defense by Nokomis confused Bangor a little bit there.
Well, I was talking to Coach Earl Anderson yesterday. He said he wasn't going to let happen what happened last time. So they've been working on some things. Wouldn't tell me what they were.
No secrets. No secrets. Falloon going to take the ball out underneath. Throws away out top. Almost thrown away. Curl fights for it and gets it. Now she'll penetrate. Good job there breaking down the defense, but the defender, number 54, Harriman, did a good job of kicking it. Stop the play.
And that was a case where Curl used her height to an advantage. She snuck right in under the arms of that Bangor player and kept the ball.
Into Curl. Curl getting a lot of minutes here in this game against Bangor tonight. As you can see, every time Nye gets a ball, she gets double teamed, but she makes a nice pass there. Nickerson can't hit. The second shot is up, and she'll get called for steps.
And that's what Nokomis is going to have to do this evening too. They're going to have to. They know that Katie Nye is going to be double teamed, and so she's going to get rid of that ball, and hopefully when her pulling Bangor players away is going to open up a shot for somebody else, and they got to take advantage of that.
Yeah, they definitely got to knock down the open shot. Curl guarding Dione, good job there, not letting her get by. That's Renee Richardson with the ball. Nokomis really packing that zone in. Hutchinson from 15 misses. Curl with a rebound. Looking to push for Nokomis. Nice bounce pass to Cray. Nokomis leads 15-13 with just over 3 minutes left to go before the half.
That's Tanya Cray's first two.
Now Sargent has the ball. She'll take that shot. Short. Rebound fought for. And it'll stay Bangor ball. That went off Nickerson. Nickerson's only a sophomore for Nokomis. She's got a couple years left as the ball goes in, and the shot is missed by Harriman from just a few feet out, and Nye pushing the ball up now. Ball swung over to Falloon. Good ball movement there by Nokomis. Gets it inside to Nickerson. She misses again. And the loose ball is fought for. Tanya Cray comes up with it. Back to Nickerson. She'll go for the shot. No good. We'll have a foul on Hutchinson, and Nickerson will go to the free throw line for Nokomis.
Yeah, there was some real hustle there. We thought that might be a jump ball with Tanya Cray on the ground there, but Nickerson was right there, got the ball, and went in for it.
Tanya Cray showing she's not afraid to go to the floor and fight for the ball, and then she got it to Nickerson. Real good hustle there by Cray. This is Nickerson at the free throw line. She misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound Sargent for Bangor. Gets the ball to Dione on the right side. Looking in, nothing. Richardson now at the top of the key. Nokomis doing a good job of shutting off that inside scoring punch that Bangor had early. And 3 seconds on Bangor. So Nokomis defense really stepped it up in this quarter. They've only given up 3 points, and they've outscored Bangor 7-3 so far in the second quarter.
With 2:11 remaining.
Curl walks the ball up for Nokomis. Nokomis trying to get Nye free by setting picks, but those defenders are right there, always aware of where she is. Falloon gets it now to Curl. And it's knocked out of bounds off Bangor. Still Nokomis ball. 1:52 to go before halftime. 15-13, Nokomis leads. Falloon gets it inside to Cray. Nice move there. Can't finish. Rebound Bangor. Morse picks up the rebound, and she pushes it up. Now she'll hold up. Looking for some help. She gets it from Richardson. Ball is thrown inside, but knocked out of bounds by Nokomis.
No.
Richardson taking the ball out. Throws it way out top to Morse. Dribbles through the legs. Now over to Dione. Looking inside. Can't get any help. Now she just throws the ball away. Bangor looking a little frustrated right now.
Absolutely, Nokomis is not giving anything away. They're hustling in there on their defense, and they don't want to give this game away. It's important that they want to win it.
Nye gets it, and she's immediately just picked up. She can't get free at all this evening so far. Falloon gets it inside to Nickerson. She loses it. So trading turnovers back and forth out of teams here with 1:15 to go before halftime. Nokomis still leads by 2.
It looks like Ann Wright coming to the game for Bangor, number 32.
It's Corey Dione with the ball for Bangor, guarded by Curl. Over to the right side of Richardson. Now swung over to Morse, and she's got a case of the butterfingers, but saves it. Now Richardson has it again on the right side to Morse. She's guarded by Falloon out top. Nice pass inside there to Sargent, but she can't hit the shot. And it'll be Nokomis ball. She's got to be able to hit that shot. She was right there, and she just didn't use the backboard the way she's supposed to make that basket.
So Curl brings the ball down. 42 seconds and counting.
Nokomis wants to hold for one shot and go into halftime with a lead. So they'll just hold the ball. Now Bangor starting to extend their zone and get a little bit more active. They might try to trap a little bit out. Now Curl needs some help as she picks up her dribble, and it's stolen by Bangor, but Katie Nye's there to steal it right back. Be playing a little safety was Katie Nye there.
Great play there.
Down under 15 seconds. The ball goes over to Falloon. Down to 10, almost stolen there by Sargent. Curl gets it to Nye with under 6 seconds. Now Falloon, they got to get a shot off here. Curl put it up for 3. No good. Rebound. Basket won't count at halftime. 15-13, Nokomis leads. And they got to be really happy with their play in that second quarter. And they really shut Bangor's inside game down after Bangor kind of had their way with it inside with Sargent in the first quarter.
Absolutely. So we're going to do some totals here for you. 2, 4, let's see, 6. We got 7 over there. We got, let's see, for Bangor, we got Emily Morse has 2. Jennifer Sargent has 7. We have Nicole Hutchison has 3. And Jennifer Harriman has 1. So that gives them their 13. And over here we have Hope Curro, who has 2. And Andrea Pelkey, 2. Tanya Cray, 2. Kylie Turner, 1. Tiffany Falloon, 2. And Adrian Nickerson has 6. So Adrian Nickerson, if I checked last game, has scored as many points in this first half as she did at the last game against Bangor. So.
And who would have thought that Nokomis would be leading at halftime without Katie Nye having a point?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a real surprise. And I think that one of the things that Coach Anderson is doing after thinking about that Bangor game in practice is he's saying, they're not going to let Katie play, so the rest of you are going to have to do it. So we'll let Katie draw the players away, and we'll take advantage of that. Now, I would think that the Coach Tennant is going to have picked that up by now, because these are smart coaches, and he's going to be talking about that in the second half, saying, now we don't have to worry about Nye, we have to worry about Turner and Cray and the rest of the team. So he's going to have to maybe change his game plan.
And that bodes well for Nokomis, because if they come out of that box and 1 and stay in a zone defense, Katie Nye will be able to get freed up for some open shots, and she can definitely knock them down. She's been hot. The last couple games, she's averaging like 23.5 points.
Absolutely. And in that Caribou game, you just said it was the third quarter, she scored 5 3-pointers.
1 at the buzzer. That was quite an amazing shot off balance.
So I think Matt has the girls' heel points ready, or he will be, I think. And we'll take a look at them and see why it's important for these two teams. Here we got the first part here on screen. We can see, well, there we go. Presque Isle, David, hasn't moved.
I don't think they're going to move for a while either. They got quite a lead.
They're just powerhousing over everybody. Lawrence has moved up. Let's see. Last week
they jumped up from 5th, I believe.
From 5th, yes. And Messalonsky is holding it. Is at number 3. They were number 2 last week, so they've gone down. Coney has maintained 4. Lawrence, which is in second, last week was 5th place. We got Gardner's holding at 5. Old Town's holding at 6.
Old Town actually dropped 3 spots from last week with that loss.
Yep, absolutely. They've gone down. And then the Waterville's at 7. So they've moved up from 9. And then I guess Madomic Valley
is an 8.
Is at 8.
Taking Bangor's spot in the 9th position.
Absolutely. So if we go, we got Bangor there at 9 and Nokomis here at 10.
So the winner of this game is either they could move up. Definitely, if Bangor wins, they'll stay in 9th. And if Nokomis wins, they could move up to 9th to possibly 8th if one of the bottom teams in the top 8 don't have a good week.
Absolutely. And as we'll be saying through all these broadcasts, is the top 8 get to the playoffs. So at the minimum, that's where the team wants to be. They want to be top at 8. So we got Mount Blue coming in at 11. And let's see, last week they were at 14, so they've moved up. They've played some teams with some higher ratings. Skowhegan is at 12, and last week they were down at 10, so they've dropped. Hamden's at 13 this week. They were at 11 last week.
And Nokomis beat them on Saturday, of course, and that's probably why they dropped and Nokomis moved up. They kind of switched places a little bit there.
Absolutely. We got Caribou at 14 this week. Last week they were at 12, so they've dropped a couple of spots. Brewer at 15. They were, and that's where they were. That's where they have been. And I also want to say that these heel points are compiled by Gertrude Butler from York, and I did get them out of the Bangor Daily News. So I believe that we should give credit where it's due. And I know the Bangor Daily News doesn't mind us using them, but they also don't mind me saying that.
Well, that's good. Probably not.
So we've got an interesting game. Now we got some boys' heels points. I think if Matt wants to change the screen for us and get us the boys' heel points, we'll take a look at where the boys stand. Again, Bangor Rams down at Newport tonight.
Yeah, and that's being played on the Sports Zone, you said?
I think Sports Zone is
AM 620.
AM 16 is broadcasting that tonight. Of course, this will be on Wednesday night. So let's see. We got the boys here. We got Mount Blue. Let's see. I got a comparison for that too, if that we can look at if I can.
Mount Blue's been right there at number 1, along with Bangor at number 2.
All right, Presque Isle number 3. They moved up from number 4. Skowhegan and Presque Isle, it looks like, have switched places from last week. Number 5, Caribou.
They jumped back up.
Brewer, they switched with Brewer, basically. Brewer was 5th last week, and Caribou was 6th, and they just switched places. Number 7, Messalonsky. Now, Messalonsky came up from 10, so they must have played a couple of teams that had some value. If we look at the next screen, we got Hampton at 8. Last week they were at 7. We got Lawrence at
tied for 8th, actually.
So this, which was interesting. Somebody said, "Well, Ray, what did you do? Make a mistake on the screen? There were 2 8s." And I went, "No. What would happen if this were playoff time?
They'd have a playoff to see who would play the number 1 team in the tournament.
So that would definitely be a good game because both of them would have nothing to lose, and they'd be going all out
Hamden
there.
beat the Nokomis boys on Saturday pretty easily. Actually, they handled them pretty easily.
Absolutely. That was a game which happened with the Big East tip-off, where we went up to practice doing what we're doing. Nokomis beat Hampton. It was only by 1 in the last minutes of the game. That was pretty exciting. So that was a little surprise that actually they had they lost that game. With Nokomis was hoping to be able to repeat that victory. You got 10 Gardner's at 10. They've actually dropped down this week. 11 Madomic Valley.
They moved way up.
They moved up. They were last place last week. So they must
have beat somebody pretty good. I don't know who it was.
They've knocked off some teams. Yeah, some of these teams, because they're not in our area. We don't get the newspapers from those areas, so I don't get a chance to really see who they've played. And that's I've got to try to figure out a way not to remedy that. Number 13, Old Town. They've dropped a spot. Nokomis, of course, is in 12th this week. They were at 9th last week, so that loss to Gardner the other night, the loss to Hamden didn't help them. Now you got Waterville coming in at 14, and Coney has dropped from 13 to 15. So there you got the heel point standings, and we're approaching, I think, the halfway mark of the season, aren't we?
Yes, most teams play 16 games, I believe. So it's time, if you want to make the tournament, you got to start winning your home games and trying to steal a couple from a good teams on the road if you want to get a good seed in the tournament.
Absolutely. So we're going to come back in. We're here at halftime. The teams have come back out of the locker rooms and are warming up. And so, what do you think Coach Anderson told the girls in the locker room during the?
That they're doing a good job defensively, and they're doing a real good job packing it in on Bangor and making them turn the ball over. But I think that he doesn't want them. He wants to cut down on the turnovers in the second half, because at the end of the first half, both teams had quite a few turnovers, and if you can cut down on those and hit some of the layups they had inside, you'd be all set.
Absolutely. We've got some more games coming up. Wednesday, January 2nd, on the 21st, we're going to be driving down to Oxford Hills, over on the other side of the state. I have to get the map out for that one. It's been a while since I've been down to Oxford Hills, although I grew up in Lewiston. The Nokomis Warriors will be playing Oxford Hills Vikings, and that'll be a game played on the 21st, and we'll be ringing that at 8:30, not our normal time. There's a little special show being shown before us, so we're going to be on a little bit later. I don't know what show is on the other networks at 8:30, so they got an extra half hour for supper or something. Then coming up after that, let's see, I think we've got a double header coming up against Hampton Broncos.
Again.
Yeah, so that'll be a rematch. The Hampton Broncos, the Nokomis Warriors will be looking to try and win that one, which will be an important win for them. And then it'll be at 8, and at 9:30 it'll be the Lady Warriors versus the Hampton Broncos, and of course the Warriors will want to win that game. Except this time they'll be playing in Hampton, and that Hampton crowd is like a sixth, seventh player on the court, really supportive of their team. So those are some games that'll be coming up. As the Nokomis Warriors, this staff of students that we're working with, Greg and Matt and Travis and Justin and Joe we got with us tonight, are really getting into this broadcasting thing.
Well, they're working hard at it. They kind of joke with me because I only show up about an hour before game time, and they've been here a while, but I don't know what to tell them.
It's an announcer's life. Announcer's life. I tell you that we do appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, David is a Nokomis alumna will not say when because he's we'll give away his age, but he's younger than I am, and he's a student over at the New England School of Broadcasting.
I just started Husson College today, so I'm all done at the New England School of Broadcasting.
So you just finished there, and now you're at Husson. So
trying to get smarter. It's not very easy sometimes.
What we're doing. So looks like it's game time. Hey, we've been chatting away here.
And Pelkey controls for Nokomis. Bangor comes out in the zone defense again. It looks like they'll stay in that box and one on Nye. Pelkey now on the left wing. Over to Turner, inside to Craig. Craig gets it and now loses it. And it costs another turnover for Nokomis, and Bangor will push the ball up. Dione gets it to Sargent, who's going to travel before she makes her move. So both teams continuing with the turnovers. And I think that the team that cuts down on the turnovers the most here in the second half will come away with the victory.
Absolutely.
Pelkey now to Turner, inside to Nickerson, out to Pelkey. Thought about the shot, doesn't take it. Turner has it. Pelkey with a little pump fake she likes to use there. Gets it to Turner. She likes that shot. It's good.
And it's 2 for Turner to start off the second half.
17-13, Nokomis leads. 7 minutes to go in the third. Ball goes to Morse. And now to Amanda Stevens, who got in a little foul trouble and didn't see much actions in the first half. Dione chases the pass down. Now Morse will penetrate, and she loses it off her hip. She gets it into Stevens, who puts it up no good. But Nye is there for the rebound, and she'll take the ball up. Now to Pelkey, and to Turner, and to Pelkey. Now Nye has it. She's only had one shot tonight. Inside to Cray. Good defense there by Bangor. That was Jennifer Harriman getting a piece of the ball and coming up with a block. Now Morse has it. She gets it to Stevens down on the right side. Back out to Dione. She's done a good job defensively on Nye tonight.
Yeah, hasn't let her do anything.
Stevens will penetrate and lose the ball, and it'll be Nokomis ball. So another turnover by Bangor. And Coach Tom Tennant can't be very happy as Nokomis has a 17-13 lead. 5:55 to go in the quarter. Pelkey gets it up top against the box and one. Nye for 3, no good. Rebound Jennifer Harriman comes up with it as she just extended those long arms of hers and grabbed it.
But if you notice, Nye hit the rim, so she's got a range. She's just going to have to bring it in a little bit.
Inside to Sargent, now to Dione. She penetrates, throws up the runner, no good.
And it looks like she was fouled by Nickerson, I believe.
That'll go on Pelkey.
Oh, Pelkey. Oh. I didn't even think Andrew was anywhere near her. Okay.
That'll be Corey Dione at the free throw line. She's a 5'5" sophomore from Bangor. We're at Red Baron Gymnasium.
Up here in beautiful Bangor on this evening, Tuesday evening, January 14th.
17-13, Nokomis leads, and Dione misses her first free throw.
Corey is scoreless so far this game. Until now, she has won. Shouldn't have said that, I guess.
Knock on wood. Now Pelkey with the ball. She's done a good job of running the point tonight.
Not her normal position.
Turner has it on the right wing, back to Pelkey. Pelkey will now penetrate, and immediately the defense is there to pick her up. Once again, Nokomis being very patient on offense. That's Katie Nye with the ball. Swung over to Turner. And it's almost stolen by Bangor. It goes inside to Nickerson, who squares up to the basket and scores. Good job there, taking her time and making sure she got off the good shot.
And that's 8 for her.
19-14, Nokomis lead. 4:40 to go, third period. Morse with the ball, calling the play. She penetrates in. Nickerson there for the help. She gets trapped underneath, but finds the open person. That's Jennifer Harriman for 2. Nice pass there by Morse from Bangor. Pelkey gets it to Turner up top. Back over to Pelkey on the right wing. Looking inside. Can't find anyone open. She'll now dribble in and get it to Nye way out top. Dione just hounding Nye. Ball goes to Nickerson. Nice bounce pass. Thrown away. It'll be Bangor ball.
And when Nye started doing that fancy dribbling, they sent out Amanda Stevens out there to help out too, so they double teamed her immediately.
Hope Curl checking back in the ball game for Pelkey.
And Nickerson coming out, and Amanda Dorman, number 42, going into the game.
Seeing her first action of the evening. Pass inside to Harriman. She throws another pass over to Hutchinson. Can't handle it. Curl comes up with a steal, showing some good hustle.
Once again, using that height to her advantage, getting in around those taller players.
Katie Nye penetrates and gives it back to Curl. Nice pass inside to Tanya Craig. She'll put the shot up. No basket. She'll travel first. That'll be Bangor ball.
And Coach Earl Anderson doesn't look happy with that.
At least he's not the Bobby Knight type coach who throws a chair across the court.
Well, he's got his warning in the first quarter from the ref. So.
Stevens gets it, gets double teamed out to Harriman. She loses it. So the play getting a little sloppy here in the third period with 3:19 to go. Nokomis up 19-16.
And Renee Richardson coming into the game for Bangor. That's number 52.
Curl will walk the ball up for Nokomis. Bangor still in that box and one zone defense. Curl has it. Bounce past the Turner. She wasn't anywhere to be found. Another turnover, Bangor ball.
And the Nokomis can't afford to make those kinds of mistakes against a team like Bangor because they'll take advantage of it. 3-point lead is not a lot.
That shot is no good by Richardson. Rebound off of Cray. Bangor ball. Richardson will take that ball out from underneath her own basket. Bangor's had some easy baskets off this type of play here earlier in the game. They'll probably try to get another one here.
Well, if they can see the shot on the camera, the Bangor has some real height under there, so they've got some real advantage coming in. From that.
Pass goes into Harriman. She goes up strong. It's blocked by Cray. And it'll be out of bounds off Nokomis. Kind of interesting for Bangor. Sargent, the senior, has not even, I don't think she's even played in the third quarter. I don't know if she's hurt or coach is just unhappy with her. As Morris hits a layup off the inbounds. 19-18 now. Nokomis lead cut to 1. 2:40 to go in the third. Curro controlling the offense. Bounce pass over to Turner. She's take it from 18. No good. And the rebound, Richardson. She'll push the ball up for Bangor. Gets it to Morris. She wants to take the three. No good. The offensive rebound is taken down by Morris, and she scores. So Bangor's come back to take the lead, 20-19. Just over 2 minutes to go, and Nickerson set to check in the ball game. Curl walks the ball up for Nokomis. Gets the ball to Turner down on the right side. She's guarded closely by Richardson. She'll dribble out. Throws it away, and now Morris will have a chance to give her team a bigger lead. Her shot is no good, gets her own rebound. She gets it to Richardson, and we're going to have a foul on Hope Curro. That'll only be the second team foul on Nokomis this quarter. Bangor has none.
And Tiffany Falloon checking into the game along with Nickerson at this time. Turner and Dorman coming out. Turner doing a good job of playing with 3 fouls against her, and that she got early in the game.
Dione with the ball, guarded by Curro. Now a ball try to go inside. Nice steal there by Cray and the save. She gets it to Nye. It's again Nye being hounded by Corey Dione, not getting any daylight. Curl penetrates in. Nice pass to Cray. She can't hit the shot. Rebound by Harriman. Dione looking to set up the Bangor offense. Penetrates in, past Curro. Foul on Curro. Be Bangor ball underneath. The basket was no good.
That's Curro's second foul.
Now Pelkey going to check back in.
Oh, excuse me, her third foul on this one. So 2 Nokomis players with 3 fouls. So Hope Curro, who's sitting on the bench currently, and Kylie Turner is also on the bench at the moment.
That's Morris penetrating. She's really stepped it up here in the third period. Richardson thought about it. Now she'll penetrate. Stolen by Nickerson. Nye looking to push the ball up. Just under 50 seconds left in the quarter. 20-19, Bangor leads. Over to Falloon. Ball goes out to Pelkey. Now to Falloon again. Pelkey swings it over to Nye. She's immediately double-teamed. 30 seconds to go in the third period now. Pelkey picks up a dribble, calls for help. Nye comes out and saves her. Now Falloon has it. Nye with just 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Nokomis showing some good patience. Ball goes inside to Cray. Goes back out. Falloon for 3, no good. Rebound Nickerson. And she'll go to the free throw line. She really snapped that ball back. Good, strong rebound there by Nickerson.
Foul is on Renee Richardson, number 52. That's her second of the game.
And that'll send Nye to the free throw line. And did I have the players mixed up there?
Well, they got similar haircuts, so when they're moving real quick, and Sargent just came in the game. We were talking about she hadn't been in much. She just came in with 4.8 seconds in the quarter, and Nye makes that shot.
That's her first point of the ball game, I believe. She sinks them both.
So she's matched the 2 points that she got in the previous game. And matter of fact, they were at the foul line.
21-20, Nokomis leads. Morris at the buzzer. No good, in and out. So going into the fourth quarter, Nokomis will hold a 1-point lead. Bangor quick came back and took the lead briefly in the quarter, but Nokomis fought back and now leads by 1 at the end of 3.
So we have a 21-20 ball game. So we've got, this is going to be exciting coming down the stretch because Nye, they've really done a job of blocking Nye, and she's capable of getting away from that. And so I'm wondering, when and if she's going to do that.
Well, I think if they want her to get free, they're going to have to set a series of screens along the baseline, and that'll open her up, make her defender work as hard as she can to get around those screens, and she'll get tired before Nye will. And then in the end, she'll get some open shots because of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
It'll be Bangor ball at half court.
I think
Coach.
Marinado is auditioning or wants our jobs or something.
Yeah, I think so, but she's quite a character. Back to the action now. Morse has it out on the right wing. Richardson dribbles past Falloon. Nice move there. Throws up the one-hander. No good. Gets her own rebound. Knocked away, and Nye will come up with it. Koblenz now pushing the ball down the other way. Nye with the ball. Swung over to Pelkey. Falloon has it. She'll take the shot and sinks it. And that's only a 2. 23-20. Nokomis leads. 7:30 to go in the final quarter. Nokomis still playing tough defense. Person to person. The ball goes into Sargent from 15 feet. Now she gives it to Morse. Inside to Harriman. She'll hit this shot. 23-22 now. Nokomis leads. Just over 7 minutes to go in the ball game. As the Bangor crowd starts to clap and trying to get their team pumped up a little bit more here. Falloon gets it up top. Katie Nye comes up limping.
Oh, that's not good.
She's checking her ankle out now. I assume it's her ankle. That's just, I don't know why I assume that, just because it's basketball, I guess.
Well, she's still limping.
She's going to try to tough it out. Ball goes into Cray. Bounce past to Nickerson. Can't handle it. Goes off Sargent, though. Nokomis ball. And the Bangor crowd not pleased with that call. Falloon to take the ball out underneath. Gets it into Pelkey. Pelkey penetrates. Gets it to Nickerson. Nice little bullet pass there to Cray. She can't go up with it, though. Pelkey now has it. Swung over to Falloon. Back to Pelkey. Nokomis showing some good patience here with a 1-point lead. Pelkey now has it. Over to Falloon, who's guarded by Sargent. Now Pelkey has it. She'll penetrate in. She'll go up from 7 feet. It's good.
And that's 2 for Andrea Pelkey. That's the first 2 for this half for her. Bangor sending a double. Whoever has the ball, they're just instantly double teaming. They're really moving around and putting on that defense.
And pass into an open Harriman. Good vision there for an easy 2 points. 25-24. Bangor down by 1. 5:55 to go in the ball game. Falloon gets it, picks up her dribble, goes inside. The ball is knocked off Nickerson's hand as she tried to pass it back up top, and it was swatted back at her.
Yeah, Sargent just came right in and did a volleyball spike right there and just knocked it right out.
So don't go anywhere. Close game, 25-24. Nokomis in the lead. Just 5.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. That's Dione out top, guarded by Pelkey. She'll penetrate and kick to Morse. Now she'll penetrate and go baseline. Good help defense there by Nickerson to pick her up, and she had to put up a tough shot. Pelkey at the top of the key, over to Nye. Nye immediately double team, goes inside to Nickerson, and that's 2. Good pass there by Nye, leading the player just right so she could have good position after she catches the ball.
27-24 Nokomis. Harriman again. Up and good. Don't want to leave her open like that. That's too easy for her.
Coach Anderson said something to Nickerson as she went by. I believe that's Nickerson's person she's supposed to be guarding. She keeps sneaking in on the weak side, does Harriman. Now the ball goes into Nickerson. She's trapped, and the ball is knocked out of bounds off Bangor. Nokomis ball.
Renee Richardson there to knock it out.
Good hands. Falloon to take the ball out. She gets it into Nickerson down on the right side, and that ball is knocked out. And Richardson showing good hands again, taking the ball out of her hands, but it just gets knocked out of bounds.
So Nokomis in a position to get something here if they...
Falloon to take the shot on the pass from Nye. She hits it.
It's
It's only a 2. 29-26. Nokomis leads. I say only a 2 because she's very close to shooting a three-pointer there.
It's right on the line.
Now Morris penetrates and then tries to pass. We'll have a foul called on Tanya Cray.
And that'll be Tanya's third foul.
And something to look at going down the stretch here. If Nokomis keeps this lead and Bangor has to foul. Bangor only with 1 foul in the second half. So they have a lot of fouls to give before Nokomis even shoots free throws. Sargent's shot is blocked by Cray. Harriman there for the rebound and scores. Harriman coming up big in the second half now.
With 10 points in this half, 8 in this quarter.
Pelkey walks the ball up, gets it over to Nye. Tries to get it underneath to Nixon. It's knocked out of bounds by Bangor. Nokomis ball. Nokomis clinging to a 1-point lead here. Once again, into Nickerson, and Richardson there and comes up with a steal, but she was on the baseline. Nokomis ball. Coach Anderson wants a timeout to talk things over.
So this is the first time out of the game. So although it's been a close game the whole way, the coaches have been saved their timeouts, probably thinking that they were going to need them towards the end of the game with a 1-point lead and 3.5 minutes or so left. This is certainly not the same Bangor Nokomis game that they had a couple of weeks ago.
And hopefully it's going the same way down in Newport also.
Well, that would be nice because we saw the Bangor Rams really run around the Nokomis Warriors, if I recall correctly.
Sitting right here, actually,
absolutely.
coming up Monday, January 27th. Nokomis will be taking on Hamden at 8 p.m.
And the Warriors will be out for some revenge on that one, and and hopefully take them.
And is Danny Ledbetter okay?
I haven't heard that he isn't. I didn't get a report. I should have got a report, shouldn't I? That's part of my job.
And of course, that's a doubleheader that night on the 27th, as the Lady Warriors will take on Hamden at 9:30.
We got Falloon bringing the ball in.
Raymond checked in for Nickerson. The pass goes into Pelkey. Swung over to Tiffany Falloon. She'll dribble towards the middle, fakes the pass, and now gives it back to Pelkey. And we'll have a reaching foul there on Renee Richardson as she was going for the steal. That'll only be the team's second foul.
That's her third personal. So right now, with these crucial minutes left, we've got one Bangor player with 3 fouls, but we have Curro, Cray, and Turner all with 3 fouls for Nokomis.
Ball into Raymond. Now Pelkey gets it. She'll dribble out top and give it to Katie Nye. Nye being chased by 2 players. Ball almost stolen there. Nice hustle by Pelkey to get there. Ball swung over to Falloon. She needs some help there, and there's Tanya Cray. She gives the bounce pass to Raymond. Back out to Falloon. Got to come to the ball here. There's Pelkey coming to the ball, doing a good job. Pass to Cray. She'll take the shot from 15. No good. Rebound, Bangor ball. 29-28, Nokomis leads. Dione with the ball. Throws the bounce pass to Richardson. Now Morse has it. She's guarded by Nye. Over to Dione down on the right side. Bangor being patient here. 2:38 to go in the game. Down by 1. Looking for Sargent now inside. Can't get it to her. Morse has it outside. She'll penetrate. She kicks out to Richardson. Now to Dione. Dione darted by Pelkey. She drives the lane. Throws up the layup. No good. Rebound Harriman. Scores. Bangor leads 30-29. 2:15 to go in the ball game.
That's 10 for Harriman in this quarter.
Coach Earl Anderson wants a timeout.
So that's his second. So each team's allowed 4 timeouts in the regular game. So he's got 2 left. Tom Tennant, Bangor coach, yet to use any of his. So we've got the Bangor by 1 so far.
Kylie Turner going to check into the ball game.
Kylie Turner coming in with 3 fouls.
So 30-29, 2:09 left. This one's going down to the wire tonight, Ray.
Absolutely. So sort of a little reminder of that that Caribou game, boys game, with double overtime, you think?
Oh, I hope not. I got school in the morning.
Well, we all do. We all do. Matter of fact, the girls here have midterms, so.
Well, I just started, so I guess I don't have it as bad as they do if they go to double OT.
Matter of fact,
We saw some of the girls studying before the game.
That's right. Andrea Pelkey was sitting in the bleachers before the game with doing homework and studying. That's certainly time management.
Ball goes into Katie Nye. She's guarded by Dione. Bangor crowd wants some defense now as they start to liven up their team. It's under 2 minutes to go now, 1:57. Stolen by Sargent. That pass was...
She goes up and good for two. 32-29.
That pass had a stamp on it. Currow going to check in now.
Need a three-pointer.
Turner looking inside, and Renee Richardson's going to pick up her 4th personal foul. Nokomis now down by 3, 1:37 to go.
Turner or Flew coming out. Let's see who went in. Currow went in. And
Currow now with the ball. Bounce pass to Falloon in the corner. She's looking inside. Ball fought for. Craig comes up with it. Throws it up off the glass. No good.
Looks like there was a foul there.
That'll go on Tanya Cray, the freshman. That'll be her 4th. Nokomis not yet in the bonus. That was their last foul to give. They got one more foul to give. That's the team's 5th foul. Now Bangor will walk the ball up the court and try to be a little patient, I'm sure, with a 3-point lead. 1:17 to go in the ball game. And they're going to play a little stall ball here. It's Emily Morse with the ball. They're just running a weave out at midcourt.
Nokomis doesn't want to foul here, though, but they want the ball.
Well, at some point, if they can't get a steal, they will have to foul. We're under a minute to go now. Nokomis down by 3. And Richardson just dribbling around, and
Currow goes out for stealing fouls, sir.
That'll be her 4th personal.
So sacrifice foul there with 49 seconds.
And next time Nokomis fouls, it sends Bangor to the free throw line.
So Nokomis could afford that to slow the play down, but Bangor does get possession of the ball.
Dione has the ball now, and she'll get fouled by Currow, and she'll foul out.
So Currow, good game by Hope Currow, leaving the game with 2 points.
Nice hustle showed this evening by Hope Currow. Did a good job running the offense when she was in.
Absolutely. So Andrew Pelkey coming in.
And this will be Corey Dione at the free throw line. 5'5" sophomore guard. He's done a magnificent job guarding Katie Nye tonight. Hits the first free throw. Give Bangor a 4-point lead. 43.7 seconds left to go in the ball game. And that's really clutch free throw shooting there by Dion, hitting them both.
So I got a 5-point lead.
Nokomis they don't need a 3 right away. They can get a 2 and then call timeout. That's Falloon for 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Nickerson comes up with it, goes strong, no good. And that ball out of bounds, Bangor ball. 25.9 seconds to go. Bangor up by 5. Nokomis needs a quick steal here, or they're going to have to foul. Nice job, Dion gets it. And it's stolen by Nickerson. She'll have to hurry and get a shot off. She gets it to Falloon. He'll take another 3. No good. Rebound Bangor. Long pass up to Sargent, and this will ice it right here. She'll hit the layup. Falloon going to try. Pelkey for 3. That'll be short. So Nokomis again loses down the stretch to Bangor. The final score, 36-29. Bangor just used the home court advantage. The crowd got behind them late in the 4th quarter, and they pulled ahead and were able to finally keep the lead tonight.
Absolutely. I've got telling some scores, some points here for you. Yeah, it was 36-29. Now, their last meeting, it was 39-27. So kind of similar, but right up to the end there. This
Bangor just won it in the last minute and a half or so. They executed down the stretch, and Nokomis didn't, and that'll be the difference in the ball game.
Absolutely. So let's see. Totaling up for Nokomis here, we got for Hope Burrow, who got fouled out with 5 fouls, had 2 points. Andrea Pelkey with 4. Had Marcy, Tanya Cray had 2. Katie Nye had 2, both from the foul line, the same as the last game that we did. Kylie Turner had 3, Tiffany Falloon 6, and Adrian Nickerson had 10. And going to Bangor, we had, let's see, Corey Dion had 3. Emily Morse had 6. Jennifer Sargent had 11 on the night. Nicole Hutchinson had 3. And Jennifer Harriman, who came alive and just had some easy under the basket shots, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, ended up with 13 on the night, and so that gives them 36.
Yeah, she just killed Nokomis down the stretch to Jennifer Harriman getting open underneath. But I think Corey Dion did a fabulous job guarding Katie Nye and not letting her get some open shots tonight.
Absolutely. Bangor was successful in doing that for a second time in the second meeting with Nokomis, and Coach Earl Anderson needed to find a way for that not to happen, and unfortunately the Lady Warriors were unable to do that. So as a result, Bangor comes out on top, and I think that there were some three-pointers opportunities there that at the end that just missed. Katie did try a three-pointer in the third quarter, and it missed, and then she didn't try any others the rest of the game.
They really had a hard time just getting her the ball tonight, it seemed, and then she started limping and she couldn't move as quickly, so that turned out to be a little bit of a problem too.
So there were some games flashing up that we're going to be doing. So we're going to be the next game that we're going to be putting on here in Cablevision. This should be on Wednesday night. If they're watching it, it should be Wednesday night, I think.
Correct.
We'll be traveling next Tuesday down to over to Oxford Hills, and we'll be filming. That'll be a Warriors game against Oxford Hills. That'll be the boys, and then we'll be putting that game on the 22nd. So. It looks like in the heel point standings for tonight, we had Bangor and Nokomis.
Looks like they'll stay right where they are for now.
Absolutely, and this is sort of a slow week for basketball. Being midterms in most of the area, there's one or two games scheduled this week. This is the only game scheduled for Nokomis this week, and then next week is one game scheduled as well. So kind of lean times right now, but also being mid-season, it's a time I think it's good for the players. They do need the rest.
A break.
Need a break, but so. Here we are, David, so we appreciate it once again.
Sure.
We've done so many of these, I guess. Are you becoming the voice of the Warriors here? Or is it?
I wouldn't go that far.
You need that to be your handle? So I guess if our friends Matt and Greg are ready to roll the credits, I'd say good night.
Good night.
All right, does that mean I can take it out now?
Does that mean I can go pee?
Why are these guys off the camera so quickly?
I don't know. I told them not to, but
shut our mics off.